Hey guys, we are gonna stretch for 30 minutes. So find some space on your floor. We're gonna use a strap. So grab your yoga strap if you have one, dog leash, towel, anything that's gonna give you some extension. We're gonna use it for our arms, we're gonna use it for our legs to pull our leg up into our chest. Grab a pillow, regular old pillow from your bed. We're gonna use this just to get into our pecs a little bit towards the end. I think that's all we're gonna need. So go get that stuff. Let's stretch. Take a moment to find your center. Let's move our feet out so they're about hip distance apart. Just letting everything go. Give everything a little wiggle. Close your eyes. Breathe. Take this moment to check in with your body. Feel if there's already any tension, any tightness that you're feeling. Inhale, let's bring our arms up, straight up. Palms don't have to touch, just lifting the arms up, wiggling the fingers. Let's reach up, up, up onto our toes and lower down. How wobbly were you right then? I was very wobbly. Bring the arms down back to your side. Continuing to breathe and feeling the sway of your body with your eyes closed as you're naturally finding your balance. Good. And let's find stillness. You can open your eyes and take a peek at me if you wish, or keep them closed and just listen to my instruction. We're just going to do some roll downs to open up the spine. As we roll down, keep a bend in the knees. Doesn't have to be a deep bend, but a nice slow bend. We're not getting into the hamstrings yet. So standing up nice and tall, lowering the chin into the chest, slight bend in the knees, rolling through the vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down, feeling all those nooks and crannies that are tight. Only go as low as you can. Take a bend in the knees. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Wiggle the shoulders. Take a deep bend in the knees, tucking the tailbone, rolling up through the spine one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders roll back, bringing up the head on top of the spine. Notice how tight you may have felt in certain areas of the back. That makes especially tight in the back in the morning. Let's take another roll down. Chin tucks into the chest, rolling down. Hanging out here again, my knees are slightly bent. You can play with straightening the legs if that feels good to you. Let everything hang heavy. Tucking the tailbone, bending the knees nice and deep, rolling up through the spine. Shoulders roll back, bring the head on up. Very good. Let's go ahead and take our left arm up overhead. Feet are still about hip distance apart. Reaching up, but I'm not reaching my shoulder to my ear. I'm keeping my shoulder down. I'm just reaching the arm up, and I'm gonna lean gently over to the right. Breathing. Inhale, rising up. Switching arms. Right arm comes up. Again, I'm reaching up, but not reaching my shoulder to my ear. I'm keeping that pressed down. Shoulder blade is gliding down the back, reaching the arm up and leaning over to the left. I'm continuing to breathe, opening up the side body, all the ribs, the muscles there. Inhale, lift up. Arm comes down, both arms up. Both arms down. Take a bend in the knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bending the knees, bringing the arms down. Again, lift the left arm up, bending over to the right. Nice and smooth and nice and slow. Inhale, opening up. Right arm up. Leaning over. Lifting up. Arms come down, bend the knees. Arms come up. How fluid can we make this? We're just loosening up our joints here, getting some movement going. Good, let's open our legs to a second position, or feet apart. My toes are at a diagonal. They're not directly out to the side. I'm not doing ballet here. We're just going to go into a nice bend. Toes are at a diagonal. I'm going to bend into my legs. Use your hands against your legs. Check, take a peek at your feet. Check to make sure your knees are tracking over your middle toe. We don't want our knees to be rocked in. We don't want them to be all the way turned out. We want a nice, comfortable, sturdy diagonal. Slide your body down more so you can really get into the inner thighs here. Breathing. Your arms are bracing against your legs. You're supporting yourself. Sway a little side to side. Breathing. Using the strength of your legs, lift your body to standing. Good. Let's take a few more bends to wake up those muscles. Bending into the legs. Inhale lifts you. Bending into the legs. Inhale lifts you. Last one, bending into the legs. Let's bring the arms all the way up. Think of your pelvis just dropping straight down. You're not arched or leaning. You're not moving side to side. Your pelvis is going straight down. Arms are up. Inhale, use the strength of the legs to bring you up. Heel toe, your feet together. Good. Some bends in the knees. Let's lift our right heel up. And our left. And our right. And our left. Pedal through the feet a little bit. Let's do some ankle rolls real quick. We're going to take our right toe, go up to the ball, or to the toe, to the tippy toe. We're just going to roll our ankle, make little tiny circles. Like this. Here are all the cracks. And reverse your circle. Good. And other toe up to the tippy toe. Roll it to the outside. Again, listen to all the cracks it's making. Nice and gentle. There's no pressure on this. It's just we're waking up our joints. We're getting mobility in there. And reverse the circles. Good. And find stillness. Good. And right foot, go up to the ball, up to the toe, down to the ball, down to the flat. Ball, toe. A few more. To the other side. You're doing this facing me. I'm just showing it for me to see. Again, little bends in the knees. Let the arms go, little bounces. And take the right ear, drop it over to the right shoulder. Inhale, bring the head back to center. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Notice the difference between both sides of the neck. And bring the head back up to center. Drop the chin into the chest. Roll the head over to the right. Relaxing the jaw, opening the mouth. Roll the chin across the chest over to the left. Nice, easy head rolls on your own time. Right and left. If you find any areas that are extremely tight, just hang out and breathe to them. On your next side, we're going to take the head all the way around, but we're not crunching this vertebrae in the back. So I'm bringing my head to the back, but I'm acting as if I'm rolling over top of those big workout balls. So my head isn't crunching back like this. I'm keeping a lift, but I'm still getting that full circular motion with my neck. Nice and smooth and slow. And reverse circles. Good, and find center. Let's go ahead and open our feet again. Let's lift our right arm up to the sky and lean our body over. Breathing into that side body again. Our legs are open, so there's more support. You can keep a little bend in the knees if you want, so you're not locking them out. And inhale, bring the body up. Switch arms. Lean over to the other side. Getting into the side body. Breathing. And up. Right arm comes up. Lean over to the left. Bend the knees.
curve the spine, curve the body through center. So you're kind of in this shape here. Again, my back doesn't round very well, so be really rounded here. Continue the circle, going over to the right. You can rest your elbow on your thigh if you want. And go back through center, over to the other side. Again, back through center, over to the other side. Through center, over to the left. Bring the body up, using the strength of your legs to bring you up. Arms come down. Good, and the left arm comes up. Lean over to the right. Bending the legs, leaning the body. Curving the body through center, up and over to the other side. Now we're getting into the back of our body. Continuing to breathe. How smooth can we make this? Imagine we are in a pool. Can't go fast underwater. We're just warming up the muscles, the joints, the body. Come through center all the way to the right. Last time to the left. Using the strength of your legs, bring your body up. And bring the feet back together. Give everything a little shake. Let's go ahead down to the floor. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Nice butterfly position. Gently give those knees a little shake. Wiggle your butt on the floor, finding those sit bones, the really bony butt bones. Make sure they're rooted into the ground. Sitting up nice and tall, we want to think of our spine. One vertebrae stacked on top of the other. Our rib cage is like a lampshade around the spine. So that we can visualize getting breath into our back ribs as well. Good. And leaning our body forward, opening up the inner thighs. And go ahead and relax the body over the inner thighs here. So you can let the head hang heavy, drop the chin. Breathing into those inner thighs, the groin muscles, maybe your low back is feeling a little tight, breathing into that. Continuing to breathe. On your next exhale, maybe you can sink a little bit lower into this stretch. Good. And slowly walk your hands and your body up to a nice seated position. Good. Let's go ahead and extend our right leg out in front of us. My toes are up to the ceiling. My knee is up to the ceiling. I'm bringing my left foot into the inner thigh of my right leg. And again, I'm still sitting up nice and tall on my sit bones. Give yourself a little wobble just to like really feel centered and grounded. I'm keeping my spine nice and tall as I walk my hands down my leg. Be gentle with yourself. This is the first hamstring stretch of the day. Continuing to breathe. On your exhale, maybe sink a little lower. We're still keeping the body nice and straight here. Good. Inhale, walking the hands up the leg. Let's switch legs. So now my left leg is extended forward, bringing my right foot to meet my inner thigh of the left leg. My toes are pointing to the ceiling, my knee is pointing to the ceiling. I'm sitting up nice and tall and I'm walking my hands down the leg. Only go as much as you can. This is a gentle hamstring stretch. Notice if one leg is tighter than the other. Breathe. On your next exhale, let's see if you can go a little lower. And a little bit lower. Good, and walk the hands up the legs, sitting up nice and tall. Bring both legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake. We're gonna open our legs out to the side. Only go as far as you can go. Again, we're starting off gentle. We're just waking up our body, getting into these areas. We're not trying to get into splits or anything like that. Relax your feet. Give your ankles a little roll. I'm going like this with my feet. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. Walk your hands forward. Only go as far as you can. My body is still straight. I'm not rounding my spine yet. I'm just really getting into these adductor muscles, all these inner thigh goodies. While you are in this position, pay attention to your legs. Let's try to keep the knees pointing up to the ceiling and the toes pointing up to the ceiling. They don't have to be actively stretched right now, but just for alignment's sake, knee, toes up to the ceiling. Continuing to breathe. If this is really unbearable for you, and you can't even touch the floor almost, it seems, you can grab, if you have blocks, you can stack your blocks so you can lean. Takes pressure off. You can use a bolster, stack some pillows, even a chair. It all depends on your height. Get creative. Use what you have around you. Whatever is going to make your life easier as far as allowing you to get into the inner thighs. On your next exhale, see if you can go a little bit lower. This time, go ahead and relax the neck. You can move back and forth a little bit if that feels good. As long as everything is moving nice and slow. Exhale, drop a little lower. Maybe adjust yourself. Maybe you find you can push yourself forward a touch more. If your legs are feeling tingly, go ahead and flex and point your feet. Especially if you're feeling really tight behind the kneecaps. Just move your ankles and feet around a little bit. And again, if it's too much, back off. We're not getting into our splits today. We're just waking up the body. We're addressing our mobility. When I talk about stretching, it's less about flexibility as far as being able to kick your head over your foot over your head. It's about being able to move in daily movements without being tense or tight and not being able to do something. I want you guys to be able to move your bodies freely versus being stiff. And go ahead and slowly walk your hands up to bring your body up. Sitting up nice and tall in those sit bones. Give yourself a little wiggle. Bring your legs in. Ooh, feel all of that? Rock your knees in and out, in and out, in and out. Good. Let's go ahead. I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see me. We're going to bend our right knee into our chest. Our foot's flat on the floor. We're going to activate this left leg and bring our toes and knee pointing up to the ceiling. We're going to bring our right arm back behind us just to support us. So I'm trying to sit up really nice and tall here still. And I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to hold my knee. I'm inhaling, I'm lifting up through the spine. I'm exhaling, I'm twisting towards this bent leg. I'm inhaling, I'm lifting. I'm exhaling, I'm twisting. I'm using this leg as leverage to help with the twist, and I'm adjusting with this arm if I need. Gentle, smooth, slow. This isn't like, you're not trying to crack your back here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. If it does crack on its own while you're doing this, that's okay, but don't force it. Inhale, lift. looking over that right shoulder. Good, and come back through center. Go ahead and bring that right hand to the outside of the left leg. Your left hand back behind you. Inhale, lift up. Just a little quick counter twist. Exhale, twist. One more inhale up. Exhale, twist. And unwind. Let's switch sides. I'm bringing that left foot knee up to my chest. Again, my right toes are flexed up to the ceiling. My knee is up to the ceiling. I am using my right hand to wrap around or grab. It doesn't have to be wrapped. It can just be held here. I'm walking my left hand back behind me. I'm sitting up nice and tall on my sit bones. Inhale lifts me up, whoop, like a string up, coming out of the top of my head. Exhale, twist. Again, don't try to crack your back. Just gently twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. You can adjust your arm if you need. Last one, inhale. Lifts you up nice and tall, and exhale, twists you. And unwind. Bring your left hand to the outer edge of your right knee. Walk your right hand back behind you. Counter twist, lift up. Exhale, twist. Lift up. Exhale, twist. Good. And lower the legs, give them a little shake. Move your shoulders around, feel your back. Let's go ahead and sit cross-legged. Doesn't matter what leg is on top. You're gonna take your strap now. Your strap, your dog leash, whatever you got, a towel. Wrap it around your hands if you need to brace or hold if you want. We're just gonna open up our shoulders a little bit. So we're gonna reach our arms out in front of us. You might have to do this a couple of times. Reaching the arms up nice and slow and reaching them back behind you. So notice if your strap is too tight, if it's too loose, you don't want to be like this. You don't want your strap to be so short that you're like this. So you might not be able to use a typical like waist belt. You might need something a little bit longer, especially if you have tight shoulders. So find that sweet spot of the length you need that allows you to bring your shoulders back. It's okay if there's a slight bend, but we're working towards straight. And we can make one smooth motion all the way down. One of my teachers in LA, one of my yoga instructors, she used to call this flossing the shoulders. And they really like that term because that's exactly what it feels like. Inhale, exhale, breathing, paying attention to your shoulders and which one feels tighter, stickier than the other. Think of this as like oiling our joints. We're just getting them all lubricated so we can go ahead and shake out the shoulders. Readjust your strap, arms up, come up overhead. Let's go ahead and lean over to the right. Opening up that side body here. Inhale brings us up, using the strength of your body to bring you up. Exhale, lower down. Continuing to breathe. Exhale, strength, bring your body up. Very good, one more round of flossing these shoulders. Good, let's go ahead and bring our right hand back behind our back. We're gonna take our strap, doesn't matter what part of the strap, we're gonna hold it in our right hand. So like this. And you're gonna use your left hand to gently pull the strap. What that is doing is it's stretching the front of our shoulder here. So we're just using a gentle pulling action to give us a nice stretch in the front of our shoulder. Do not hurt yourself. This is gentle stretching. Only go as far as you feel that you're getting a stretch. Breathe here. You might feel it in the pec, you might feel it going up into your neck. Play with dropping your left ear to the left shoulder. Moving that head around, getting in some new nooks and crannies. Relaxing the jaw, closing the jaw, noticing what that does to the tension in your neck. Inhaling, bringing the head back up to center, and gently release that shoulder. Release the hands, give that shoulder a very gentle roll back, forward. Taking that same arm, let's cross it over our body. Using our left arm, I'm pretty much bracing it right around the elbow here to give myself another stretch all across here. This might feel really tender for some of you. Be gentle. This isn't a workout, it's a stretch. Good, and release that. Let's bring the right elbow up to the sky. We're giving ourselves a high five on the back, patting ourselves on the back. Elbows pointing up to the sky. I'm taking my left hand and I'm gently pulling that elbow in back behind my head for a tricep stretch. I'm pressing my head into my hand here, so I'm not arched forward. Lifting up. Good. And gently relax that down. Go ahead and take your strap. We're bringing our left arm behind our back now. Grabbing the strap in our right hand and gently pulling that arm across the body. Breathing. And lowering the neck. Finding some new stretches, new areas of tension and tightness throughout the neck. Relaxing the jaw, shutting the jaw. Continuing to breathe. Notice how one side feels tighter than the other. Maybe they feel even, maybe they don't. And bringing that head back up through center. Gently release the strap. Give that a shoulder a nice little circle. Same arm crossing over my body. My right arm is hooking onto it to give that deltoid a nice stretch. Again, don't let this go up to your ear. Think of creating space between your ear and your shoulder. So my shoulder blade is always gliding down my back. It's fine. And release that arm. Bring that elbow up to the ceiling. Grab the elbow, pull it in. Again, pressing my head against the forearm. And relax our arms down, give the head a little roll, back and forth. Let's go ahead onto our backs. Grab your strap. I'm taking my right leg up to the ceiling. I'm hooking my strap or my leash, whatever I have, around the sole of my foot. I'm keeping this leg bent on the floor for support. And I'm slowly straightening my leg. Using the strap, I'm going to pull it into my body and we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Make sure you're breathing on this. We're going to do this one more time. Straighten the leg. Pull it in a little bit deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 2, 1. Relax. Last time, bring the leg in for a stretch. Breathe into the back of the leg. Are you breathing? And lift the leg up. Go ahead and switch feet. My left foot comes in, my right leg comes down. Both legs are probably going to feel a little different. Let's go ahead and bring that leg in. Hold for 10. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the leg. Give it a little shake if you need. And again, bring it in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Last one. Let's go ahead and bring that leg in and hold. Breathing, breathing, breathing. 3, 2, 1. Release. Release the strap. Give those legs a little shake. Move everything around. Roll yourself up. Let's take our pillow. Lay it down longwise. Bring your sacrum up to the base of the pillow. Lay your body back. My feet are flat on the floor. Just opening up the pecs a little bit. The arms come out to the side. My palms are up to the ceiling. Walk your feet out a little bit so your knees knock in. Give your legs a little windshield wiper action, so a little side to release that low back. My palms are open to the sky. I'm allowing everything to just melt away. Breathing. Rock your head side to side, right and left a little bit. Feeling the bones against the floor. And release the right leg down and the left leg down. Give your legs and your hips a little wiggle. Breathe into the shoulders. Feel everything just slide away. Breathing through the nose, out through the nose. And when you're ready, you can roll over into a fetal position on your right side off the pillow. Breathe into that back body that you were just laying on. And gently push your way up to seating. Make your way to standing. Make your way to your day. 30 minutes, easy stretch. Notice how you feel. Again, this isn't stretching to get us into splits or become a rock cat. This is for our mobility. Notice how your day feels after doing something simple, like 30 minutes of this stretch. Enjoy it.